Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Estamos en el último capítulo de The Wolf Among Us. No me puede emocionar y dar más miedo a la vez. Porque habremos tomado las buenas decisiones, tendremos un final digno de esta epopeya. No lo sabremos hasta el final de este vídeo, pero tiene pinta de que aquí terminamos. Artesanías de Metal Shepard, más tarde esa noche. Recordad que lo dejamos en que Georgie, el muchacho politatuado que antes estaba vivo pero ahora nos dijo que aquí es donde se escondía el Crooked. A ver, limusín. Let's go. Madre mía, tío. Esto es epicardo, o sea, es el fin de la serie. Vamos, no sé que esto dure 60.000 horas, pero es que este es el último capítulo ya, ¿eh? O sea, se vienen cositas, tío. Todo se cierra aquí. O al menos gran parte de las cosas. No sé si algo se habrán dejado para la segunda parte, supongo. Uy. Madre mía, tío, estoy tenso, ¿eh? Estoy tenso. Es que es el final del lobito, tío. Cajitas con el símbolo del Crooked. Dice, el mejor sistema de seguridad es un trabajador cuidadoso. Se puede ver por el cristalito. Bueno, 0 unidades de cosas. Anda. Claro, obviamente Crooked sabe que estamos entrando. Y yo... Qué épico, ¿eh? No, esa es María, ¿no? Bloody Mary. Qué polémico, tío. Un ataúd. Me encanta que haya un ataúd con candado, ¿sabes? Mira. Ichabod Crane, Bella. El sapo. Jack Horner, que no recuerdo quién era. Bluebird. Joder, vaya perro. Solía ser algo, dice aquí, colateral. ¿Aquí qué ponía? Ah, mira, Pinocho por aquí. Pero no sé cómo se llama el sitio. Depths, no sé lo que es. Colateral. Boy Blue, Rose Red. Big Wolf. 4 cajas nuestras, chaval. Surveillance, esto es vigilancia, ¿no? King Cole y Blancanieves, tío. No, qué polémico. ¿Y aquí qué pone? Holly, tío. Y aquí pone investigación, research. No, pizarra, examinar. Joder, chaval. Yo con Blancanieves. Esta parece ser la sirenita, ¿no? Faith, supongo. Y esta que intuyo por la borrosidad que no debería interesarnos. Snow White y Holly. Esta es Faith, ¿no? Faith y Bigby. Faith y la sirenita. ¿Esta es Faith? Sí, ¿no? Que parece como que me está dando un beso, ¿no? Y esto lleno de sangre, tío. Hombre, para enmarronarme de alguna manera, ¿no? Cállate, Gia, perra. Rueda, examinar. ¡No! Vale, sí, le doy, ¿no? La rueda de tortura del hombre torcido, ¿no? La que le da imagen a su logo. Lejía y un martillo. XD, ¿eh? A saber lo que hace el nota este con la rueda de tortura, ¿sabes? A ver, obviamente tortura a la gente, ¿no? Pero quiero decir, o sea, cosas escabrosas. Tío, estoy entre tenso y altamente emocionado. Es que es el putísimo final, ¿me entiendes lo que te quiero decir? Banco de trabajo, vamos a craftearnos cositas. Ah, balas de plata, qué cerdo. Y la perra está susurrando en las tinieblas, tío. Ay, la puta madre, tío. Es que tiene una cara de loca increíble, ¿eh?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Se lía.
I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Uy. Se metió con mi mamá. Nuevo libro de fábulas desbloqueado. Uy, me ha fallado la Lobito de la emoción. ¿Me ha dado? Sí, me ha dado. A la chorla. Muere, perra. Joder, tío, es que, claro, lo de Mary haciendo de las suyas. Desaparece rápido. Modo lobete. Activado. Está muy chulo el flow fábrica, ¿eh? Cómo está iluminado el sitio y todo. Eso cruje cada vez que pasamos por al lado, tío. Hermano, claramente se teletransporta. Aquí. Madre mía. Nuestras decisiones cuentan, chavales. Estamos determinando nuestro sino ahora mismo. Estoy avanzando yo, con el... con la tecla. Hostia, qué perras. Le estaba dando para adelante, o sea que, pues, vamos, que era fácil darle, pero no he atinado. Me rajó un poquito la carita. Oh my goodness. ¿Para dónde? ¿Para dónde? ¿Para dónde me escondo? ¿Para dónde? ¡Ah! No me ha dado tiempo, tío. Ahora sí, ese sí, ¿no? ¿Ese sí? No, no estoy acertando ninguno. Joder. Hostia, está diabólica, tú. ¿Qué tiene? ¿Cristales clavados? Hostia, qué mal rollera. Pero como le dé un puñetazo me voy a rajar, ¿no? Me pica la cara. Uy, la he esquivado de milagro. ¡Mierda! Ah, todavía. Uy, que había parado de darle a la Q. Ay, mi madre. Venga, Bigby, let's go. Y me siento como impotente, tío. Solo estoy pulsando teclas, tío, ¿sabes? Quiero como guerrearme. Pero es un juego de decisiones. Me veo los dientes y todo, Modo diabla, hay varias, ¿no? Joder. Holy Bloody Mary. Let's go, lobito. Qué asco, que suenan a cristal, tío. ¿La has esquivado? No sé. O estoy fallando todas las veces o no hay una confirmación clara de que he acertado, ¿sabes? Ahí yo creo que sí he acertado, pero no lo sé. Madre mía. Demasiada, tío, hay demasiada. Tontería, soy un lobo hiperprensa, pero son muchas, tío. Dios, cómo gimen, tío, qué incómodo. ¡No! Dios, la que me están dando. ¡No joda! ¡El lobito! ¡Sí! lobito! ¡Forma final! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! Dios, vaya tanque de lobo, tío. Dios, qué guapo, chaval. Madre mía. A la mierda. Claro, son como espejismos, ¿no? De cristal, ¿no? Siguiendo la temática de Bloody Mary. Que supongo que tendrá que ver con el cuento original, ¿no? De Bloody Mary. La verdad que no lo sé. ¿Ahora que va a echar fuego o qué? Ah, no. Ha soplado. Mucho menos épico que el fuego, pero 100% efectivo. Esta es la original. ¿Qué va a hacer, tío? Ay, qué mal rollo, tío. Uy, me iba a quitar un ojo, ¿eh? Nuevo libro de fábulas desbloqueado. Bien, tío. A la mierda Bloody Mary, tío. Claro, estoy en volardas. Soy como Dios me trajo al mundo, ¿no? Qué guapo, tío. No sé si os acordáis, pero dije, tío, como forma final, la que hemos visto está chula, pero me la esperaba como con más hocico, tío. Y de repente se transforma en un lobo enorme, tío. Guapísimo. Guapísimo.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give
Wow,
me
Bip-Bip.
one good reason not to rip you apart right
Porque tiene
now.
los ojos traviesos, ¿eh? No se ha
This girl
transformado.
holds sick.
Cállate ya, tío. No
I
pienso
won't
escuchar.
miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair
Es lo que nos
trial.
pidió
Can we
Snow
at least
White.
agree on that? I will have a trial.
Dímelo
Are
ahora.
we clear?
¿Por
The
qué querrías
whole
eso?
town will
No
be
sé.
calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
No lo quiero matar, ¿eh? Quiero hacerle caso a
Like
Snow
I
White.
pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
Pero si las
All I'm
manda a matar lo
asking
mismo,
for is a
perro.
chance to explain my side of the story.
Yo
Maybe
creo a
you
Georgie.
didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you
Mis
have to
huevos.
answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this
El
miserable
cabrón,
town.
como sabe hablar, ¿eh? Sabe exactamente lo que
You're often
le
reckless.
preocupa.
And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
¿Justicia, Fabletown o Faith?
Because those are two very different things.
This
Fabletown
is
y
about
su gente.
protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two
El
of
hombre
our
torcido
people,
recordaba eso.
it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
¿No vas a ir a
I'm
ninguna
actually
parte?
looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
Sí,
My
¿no?
previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
O sea, bien vamos.
All
Para
right,
llevarlo con
let's
ella.
go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on,
Aceptaste los términos.
if you don't mind. What do you say?
Hermano, ¿estás tonto o qué?
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I
Arrestarlo.
understand why she'd want
No
to
quiero que
keep
siga
him
hablando.
around.
Que no lo quiero
You're
golpear.
under arrest.
Ya tengo los ojos bien.
Given a trial in front of your peers.
Escogiste perdonar al hombre torcido. A ver, perdona mis cojones. Lo que he hecho es no
Your
tomarme la justicia por mi
punishment
mano.
will follow.
Bien, bien. Yo creo que lo hemos hecho bien. No lo sé, ¿eh? Igual por culpa de esto mueren 300 niños, ¿sabes? Y cargamos con eso el resto de nuestras tristes vidas. Cámara del Pozo Encantado, edificio Woodland, a la mañana temprano. Qué chulo las indicaciones, o sea, la inscripción, el relieve. De... Hola. Cumplí lo que dije, señorita White.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Al final no es tan malo, ¿eh? Que ninguno es tan malo ni tan bueno, tío.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the
Estoy
Crooked
bien,
Man's
estoy bien.
place.
Chill.
It's nothing. I'm
Estoy
fine.
bien.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was
Joder.
my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women.
Georgie
not
Porgy.
me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Well, is it?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation
Yo
to
creo
you again?
firmemente
Wait
que
a
eso es
minute.
así, ¿eh?
So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring
Un
that
poco
shithead
muerto.
in too, aren't you?
Eviscerado.
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Lo maté.
Sheriff?
I killed
la-
him.
es la verdad.
He's dead.
He's... what?
No ha sido queriendo y
So
tal,
you
pero
see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
to
change anything.
yo creía que ya
We'll
habíamos
deal
terminado las
with it later,
decisiones, ¿eh?
but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Fine. Go right ahead.
Wait, that's not how this works.
Como que se lo hemos
After
dicho
the
por lo
rest
de
of
dicho
your
que sí.
crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to
Vale,
defend yourself.
ok, me
but
parece bien.
only then.
If you insist.
Ahí está. Tú impontes, no White. Aquí mandas tú que eres la comisaria.
You are charged with the murder of Faith
O la
and
alcalde,
Lily,
o todas las dos
which
cosas.
Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Gracias, no White, por eso.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and
Malentendido.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding&Pie.
Ping.
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts
Ping.
of fraud,
Ping.
extortion,
Ping.
racketeering,
Ping.
and the
Y
illegal
ping.
possession and sale of magical
Y
artifacts.
secuestrar a
And
Crane.
kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
Lo otro me pareció un
You
poco
went
personal.
willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
Vamos a dejarlo
Everyone
hablar.
just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Que la gente
The
está hasta
Crooked
los
Man
huevos de
has
él.
committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice.
What the fuck?
If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town,
Correcto,
we have to start
bien
doing
hecho,
things
no white.
correctly.
Pero la
No
gente
more
no se lo
snap
toma siempre bien
judgments, no
eso.
more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Me emociono, no guay, me emociono.
This is ridiculous.
Le quita la esposa. Igual se convierte, ¿eh? Igual está glamurado el torcido y se lía aquí un
You have the
cipote.
floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie.
Se pone a cantar como en un
I don't have to
musical,
tell
¿me
you what
imagino?
kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
Vamos a tope con Georgie,
Clearly
tío.
misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any
Yo no
of
me
you
lo creo, la
actually
verdad.
believe this bullshit?
No.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful?
Claro,
I answered your
como hacéis los
questions.
malos.
I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Fui
Yeah,
atacado.
and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
Ujú.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand
Eres un
wanting
capo,
to
tío, no me
protect
cuentes tu
what you
vida.
care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
Y la mira a ella,
Might even
lo que
give
más
up
te
an
importa.
innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this
No
going
sé, no
somewhere?
le he dado nada.
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They
Anda.
are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your
No, si te vamos a
government
nombrar alcalde ahora y
abandoned
todo,
you,
¿eh?
left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
La típica del capo de barrio, ¿eh? Decir que ha traído prosperidad.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
¿Ese fue Crane? No voy a
We've
contestar nada,
had
tío.
our problems and we've made mistakes, but we don't actively exploit people to serve our own ends.
Esa opción de decir eso no me la han dado.
What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the
Arriba a la
home.
izquierda ha puesto que la peña está
Everything
considerando lo que dice
anyway.
él, ¿vale?
With
no
nowhere
tenía
else to
tiempo de
turn,
tal.
she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
Ilegalmente
Because
cobrando
I
tú un
helped
dinerito,
her,
¿no?
She was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No. The wolf offered me the job.
Lo hicimos.
She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
No, no tiene la
that
culpa,
true?
tío.
Snow?
Don't blame Snow. She had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to
No
help
recordará
Crane
eso.
and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree.
Correcto.
burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes.
No odiar algo
I've
tú.
made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Estamos tratando de
Like you did
protegerlo.
with her?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people
Sí,
like
igual no me he
him.
equivocado, ¿no? Pero
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
no sé si escucháis la
You would
música,
go to
pero está
him for
chula, es la de
help,
siempre.
And he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town
Sí,
is
señora.
over. And those girls will
Ante
have
la
their
labia de
justice.
Crooked, tenemos la labia de Snow White. Sí, sí, sí. Let's go, Snow White.
Very good.
Yo también te
very
aplaudo,
good.
Snow White.
The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
Joder,
What are you
cabrón, cómo
talking
sabe hablar,
about?
Snow?
And what
Pero tu
about
historia.
your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Literal.
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
Voy a
Where are you
contestar
going
esto.
with this?
Es que no sé, no me
If
quiero
I'm to
vender yo
blame
mismo.
for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like
Hostia.
what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
Tú eres el que está en
You're the
juicio, no
one on
rayes.
trial here. Don't try to turn
Y
this
fue
around on
Blooper.
us.
Mira, está mirando ahí de fondo.
Crane was still
No me quiero
deputy
liar.
mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Qué perro, ¿eh?
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that
Cálmense.
supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise
Joder,
of more?
cómo está dándole la vuelta a todo,
Who
¿eh?
was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you? treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Es un abusador, es que eso es la herramienta que usan todos.
When it leaks to our dear citizens. Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
Son los argumentos de un tirano, tío.
Who will be
De
the
un dictador.
Miss White.
Anda. ¿Tienes algo?
Excuse me.
¿Tienes algo que saque esto del enredo?
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
A esta le van a quitar el lazo, tío.
I'd like to. I need to say something.
Ahora mismo se lo van a quitar.
Kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
Adelante.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Te banco.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Boom.
You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Se suicidó. Vivian se suicidó.
Killed herself. Back at the Pudding&Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it.
Está ganando la
always
audiencia.
him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a
Dilo,
At least
dilo,
5
dilo,
other
dilo.
girls will back me up on this. We all heard
Sí,
you say it.
sí. Hay más gente.
Did you now?
Vamos.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the
Cómo
next.
habla el cabrón, ¿eh?
So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable
Los buenos
lives
dictadores
afloat.
son grandes
This
oradores.
is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
Has acabado de
You're
hablar.
done talking, crooked man. You
Se
had your
acabó.
chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have
Vale,
to kill
pues a
him.
la cárcel toda la
We
vida.
can imprison him. Lock
Eso
him
es.
up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt
A mí me parece bien.
again.
How
A
can
no
we
todo el
be
mundo le
sure he
parece
won't
bien, ¿eh?
escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't get
bloodshed
it.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Oh, mucha gente hablando, mucha gente
Everyone,
hablando.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
No, no. ¿Deberíamos
What
votar?
do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a
¿Votar?
vote. Make
No
it
sé,
democratic.
no sé si
Do
esto
you
es lo
really
mejor.
think that's going to work?
Es
He's
que no
right.
lo iba a matar.
Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official
No,
representative.
yo no
really.
quería.
He should be the judge.
No he contestado eso, Nerissa, por Dios.
to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Vaya,
Are you sure? This isn't
curiosamente
What the
nosotros,
people want,
que
listen.
somos los que estamos jugando un juego de
Okay.
decisiones, ¿sabes? Somos los que
Mr.
vamos a tomar la
Wolf,
decisión.
It's your call.
Maldita sea, yo lo tengo claro, ¿eh?
Just-
Prisión.
Do what you think is right.
Prisión a tope. Snow se va a enfadar, pero, tío. Prisión a tope.
Yes, Sheriff.
Arrancarle la cabeza,
Do what you
encerrarlo.
think is right.
Teach
Pero
him
voy a
a
esperarme,
fucking
¿vale? Para escuchar a la
lesson.
gente.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Qué guapo, que te... Hostia puta, no me lo puedo creer. No, no, hombre, no. No, hombre, no. Tenía que haber clicado antes, tío. Bueno, igual pasaba lo mismo, ¿eh? Para abajo, va y para abajo, ¿eh?
There you are.
Cabrón, si me ibas a tirar.
You all remember this moment. Think of me
Encarcelarlo. Ahora sí, contesto rápido. Nuevo libro de fábulas desbloqueado. Fable Town, recordará eso. Fable Town en Terra.
Wait, you can't be
What he's
serious.
done, you're just gonna put him in
Shut
prison?
the fuck up.
Isn't the way, Sheriff.
Sí, lo que tú digas. Gracias,
Yes.
bestia.
There's a way.
Gracias, Auntie. O sea, esto iba a pasar. O sea, da igual lo que hiciese, la gente iba a estar de acuerdo y en desacuerdo. O sea que... mejor hacer lo que creamos correcto. Apartamento de lujo de The Boatlands. Un día después. Quizás se quede un vídeo largo, ¿vale? Pero... literalmente, the end. Lo merece, la ocasión lo merece. Oh, Huff and Puff. Cigarretes. Infamemente conocidos como basura hecha barritas. Un cuervete. Anda, ¿qué pasa?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Bien hecho, Greenleaf.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey,
Ahora,
Sheriff.
segunda parte,
You
lo
gonna come see the
desconvierten.
truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
¿A la granja se van? Pero si ese tío está glamurado y todo.
This
No ve,
fucking
toda la
line.
people. Esa tiene un lacito. Este es Jack, ¿no? Jack Horner, Tim, el cojo, carnicero, el Grendel.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
¿Está todo bien?
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Tú verás lo que tiene
We'll
entre
talk
manos.
later, okay?
Esto va a ser el cliffhanger para la segunda parte, ¿no? Esto va a ser el ganchito
Good morning,
potente.
Miss White.
You're late.
A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Nuevo libro de fábulas desbloqueado. Empujamos el botón de ascensor.
Someone's
¡Hombre,
gonna
hola!
see you,
Con
Colin.
birra, ¿eh? Me ha guiñado un ojo. El culillo que tiene, el cerdo. 19 pisos he leído ahí. De fase. Oh, trueno.mp3. Estos son los Woodlands Luxury Apartments. Anda, Toad y el niño.
I'm going. Jesus.
Flycatcher. Ah, Flycatcher a lo mejor que lo
We
lleva.
only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Qué mal, tío. Lamento todo esto.
Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
No.
I have something.
Momento.
You know, he was up
triste.
crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So
Claro.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
DJ recordará
Head
eso.
out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their
Qué
sleep
lástima.
sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
¿Estarás más seguro allí?
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run
DJ recordará
around,
eso.
and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Van a matar padre y el niño no me lo va a perdonar, ya verás.
It'll be nice.
En el segundo juego, supongo, ¿no?
Come on.
Ya no da tiempo.
It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Vaya, vaya, vaya. No hay manera,
Bye,
¿eh?
Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby.
Oh, bye, bye, bye.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
¿Cómo lo sabría?
How should I know?
Está feo, la verdad. Colin debería ir. Nuevo libro de fábula desbloqueado. Me dan igual de
Saying
lástima Toad y Colin, ¿eh? Ah, mira. Vestida de ciudadana. De civil. O sea, de la otra forma también estaba vestida de civil, la pobre, pero
Hi.
tenía el traje del curro, ¿sabes?
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget.
Se supone que ya se lo puede quitar
I know it
sin morir, ¿o qué?
seems like I should be able to. It's
Lo entiendo,
just-
quitar el lazo, ¿te imaginas?
It's okay. I get it.
Listen,
Lo
I
que
came
faltaba
here
ya,
because
¿sabes?
I have to tell you something.
Decirle a ella lo que tiene y lo que no tiene que hacer, que haga
What
con
is
su vida lo que quiera, ¿sabes? La pobre, cuando no
It's
sufrió.
about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Yo las maté, ¿te imaginas?
I'm not sure where to start.
No, no.
Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the
Y
pudding
por eso
and
las
pie for
mataron.
good.
No, hasta ahí es donde
But then
sabemos.
Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to
No he entendido nada.
understand.
¿Cómo?
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
¿Qué fue lo que hiciste?
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged
Hostia,
for
esta se lo
mercy
contó.
for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
Estabas tratando de
You
protegerla, ya
were
está.
just trying to protect them.
¿No?
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then...
Ha sido toda una gran liada, ¿eh? Cuéntame más, tocar su brazo, darle un cigarrillo. Tocar su brazo, ¿no? En plan de tranqui. Ay. Nerissa notó eso. Ah, sonreíó en plan, eres pana, ¿no?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you
No
I
said.
know
digas,
what I
tío.
said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
No debiste haber mentido, la
So
verdad, no
you
hay que
think that
liada,
makes
¿eh?
it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head
Y
at the
yo,
doorstep.
fue esta, tío, no me jodas.
You?
Para que nosotros nos pusiéramos en marcha y salvásemos a
I
Lily, ¿no?
walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
No
You
me
were trying to
jodas,
get my
tío.
attention. So you
Joder,
started
esta
all
muchacha ha
this.
jugado un poco
I
a...
just pointed you in the right direction.
Joder, ha jugado a ser una
People like
diosa,
us
¿eh?
get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa.
Vaya
I'm
liada,
sorry
tío.
that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
No sé dónde
I don't
estamos
really know
parados.
where we stand anymore. Things are just...
No sé, cualquier respuesta no me gustaba.
Huh.
Incluso
Things
callarme.
are
¿no?
always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you
No
brought
vean,
the
Erisa,
crooked
gracias, ya.
man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Thank you so
You've been
much.
given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Nerissa recordará
You've
eso.
changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Espero que va bien. No ve que liada si no.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Ha sido bueno lo que me ha dicho, porque esa música.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Joder, tío. La frase.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Uy, tú verás, tú verás. ¿Ir tras ella? ¿Dejarla ir? ¿Pero por qué? ¿Ha descubierto algo? Uy, qué
I'll
miedo.
see you around, Wolf.
Será una puta broma. No me lo puedo creer, tío, que se ha quedado aquí. Mira, la mayoría de la gente ha contestado, ¿eh? Esto la mayoría. Esto no. En el cómo castigamos al Crooked. El regalo de TJ, la mayoría. Dice, espero haber hecho algo... Que hay algunas decisiones que tomamos que son más importantes que otras. Ahora créditos, ¿no? Estadísticas especiales. Qué guay. Bluebird. Peleaste con él luego de la interrogación. Carnicero, le ofreciste protección en la oficina del trabajo. Colin, le diste un trabajo cuando te lo pidió y lo llevaste a evitar la granja. Hombre torcido, lo llevaste al pozo encantado y lo encarcelaste. Faith, le diste dinero luego de su pelea con el leñador. Muerta. Georgie, ¿lo hiciste sufrir cuando murió? Muerto. Lo hiciste sufrir cuando murió. O sea, esto lo hice sin querer, tío. ¿Os acordáis lo de pegarle unas patas en las tripas? A ver, Greenleaf, le ofrecimos trabajo. Snow, la llevaste contigo al Tritra y le prometiste traer al hombre torcido vivo. Eso lo hicimos. El pequeño Tim escogiste esperarlo a la hora de abrir la puerta. Y luego los tres últimos. TJ, aceptaste su escarabajo y prometiste entregárselo a Snow. Ok. Toad, lo apoyaste cuando Snow quería enviarlo a la granja. Aunque luego se envió. Pero bueno, me mola que se quede esto así, ¿sabes? Y Buddy, fortachón, escogiste arrestarlo en el Trip Trap. Coño, qué intensidad, tú. Vale, créditos. Fuera créditos. Y... ¡Oh! Continúa la historia. Escoge una novela gráfica hoy. Un poquito de spam. Claro, es que este juego viene de los cómics. Y supongo que este será el original, ¿no? Continuar, te imaginas, me lleva a la página web oficial. Bueno, pues nada, hemos terminado. Lo hicimos. Último capítulo. No sé si lo dividiré en dos porque se ha quedado bastante largo. Pero bueno, ya luego lo revisaré y tal. Y veré a ver si se ha quedado en dos capítulos o el final es uno solo. ¡Wow! Vaya tela, tío. Vaya final, vaya todo, tío. Me ha dejado como un poco en shock. O sea, Toda la parte del Metal Shepard con Bloody Mary ha estado guapísima la pelea, como ella se convierte en una versión con cristales clavados, guapísimo, y cómo al moverse se escuchaban sonidos como de pisar cristales, lo cual me parece una maravilla. Y además ella toda endemoniada, ¿sabes? Con la sangre, creo que le chorreaba sangre de los ojos y no sé qué, y símbolos satánicos por el cuerpo. En fin, súper, súper chulo, tío, que tenga como esa forma. Ya ella, de normal, ya daba miedo con esa cara de loca y atravesando espejos y cosas así. Imagínate en versión diabla, ¿sabes? O sea, que me ha encantado eso también. La pelea epicarda, cuando se dividen en diferentes Bloody Mary y se rompen en cristales, ¿no? Cuando la atacamos. La última transformación del lobo me ha parecido epicarda, vamos, lo he dicho mientras jugábamos. Ha sido épico, tío. Guapísima esa forma, tío. El lobo original, ¿sabes? Además me ha gustado porque esa última forma no es el hombre lobo. Es un lobo, ¿sabes? Como el del cuento. Un lobo enorme, tal y cual. Y yo, épico, 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 épico. Me ha encantado esa parte. La derrotamos, vamos para el Crooked. El cabrón lo conseguimos, lleva preso. Que había ahí un tiro para arriba y un tiro para abajo que casi nos da y tal. Con balas de plata, poco se habla. Y lo hemos conseguido llevar. Y ahora juicio delante del pueblo, que eso no sale bien nunca, tío. Y luego con todo el juicio ahí al lado del Pozo Encantado, yo cuando había que tomar la decisión, que la tenía clara, he esperado, como muchas otras veces, para ver qué se decía. Y ¡pam! En mi pecho el nota me echa la esposa por encima y casi que me tira al pozo. Yo creía que en el forcejeo lo íbamos a tirar. Pero bueno, me alegra que no sea así. En cuanto me han dado la segunda oportunidad de tomar la decisión, la he tomado rápido. Y hemos conseguido encarcelarlo. Pero luego no ve de cosas, tío. Toad y TJ a la granja. Toad hiper rayado con esa movida. Al final bueno, al que han llevado también a la granja es al Crooked, que lo han convertido en cuervo. Lo cual me parece gracioso, pero peligroso también, porque se lo van a desconvertir en cuervo y se va a liar al taco en el segundo juego, 100%. Luego Snow y eso está como distante, ¿no? Por lo que hemos visto ahí con Wolf, pero sin más, tío. Yo qué sé, está currando y todo el rollo, en fin. Eso supongo que lo han dejado ahí en barbecho para que no entren más ganas de jugar, ¿no? Que esas historias son las típicas que enganchan, ¿no? En el cine y todo el rollo, son las que hacen que la gente vaya para adelante con ello. Y luego lo que nos ha contado Nerissa, tío. ¿Qué me estás comentando, tío? Me explota la cabeza. Resulta que al principio decidieron las tres largarse. Faith como que tomó la iniciativa y cogió una foto del Crooked y de No White. La Nerissa se coscó y como vio que iba a haber movida y tal, se lo contó a Georgie en plan de, oye, mira que ha pasado esto, tal y cual. Entonces de ahí se empezó a liar el taco a tope. Georgie fue un poco el que tomó la decisión. O sea, realmente no fue el hombre torcido, ¿no? Aunque ella dice, no, es que era un tecnicismo y tal, y por eso no iba a dejar que se saliese con la suya. Es tontería, el Crooked Man los iba a matar seguro. Pero, tío, ¿qué me estás contando, tío? O sea, que Nerissa en verdad juega un poco a los titiriteros, cosa que también me gusta a nivel narrativo porque nos ha dado una hostia en la cara el juego, tío. Nerissa habla de que a gente como ella no se le tiene en cuenta. Y creo que ha sido el caso, tío. Yo a Nerissa siempre la he visto como, ay, qué lástima, pobrecita. Y ¡pum! Resulta que, hombre, no... Ha sido un poco traviesa, la verdad, porque ha ocultado cosas y todo el rollo. Para llamar mi atención, deja una cabeza cortada en la puerta, en fin. Te quiero decir, eso no es la forma adecuada de hablarle a un sheriff, ¿sabes? A un comisario, al comisario Big Big Wolf. Pero bueno, ya en lo último del todo, cuando han empezado a escucharse esas voces y tal, no he entendido bien, luego lo veré en el vídeo, no he entendido bien qué era lo que estaba dudando el Bigby. Supongo que lo que estoy diciendo yo ahora, ¿no? Que Nerissa había usado un poco... nos había usado a todos un poco para sus beneficios, o para su protección, mejor dicho. Y he tomado la decisión de ir tras ella. Supongo que eso tendrá repercusiones en el segundo juego. Segundo juego, el cual traeremos al canal 100% porque me ha encantado. Me ha encantado esta serie. Muchos de los que la estáis siguiendo también me habéis dicho que está muy chulo, que estáis enganchados, y eso, pues la verdad que me encanta. Esta es una serie que, bueno, que al final era también un poco probada porque es un juego de decisiones, no lo había subido nunca y tal, y me alegro un montón no solo de haberlo subido, sino de haberlo jugado. O sea, ha sido una experiencia para mí maravillosa, ha sido un juego guapísimo, que de verdad que no tenía ni ganas de este capítulo porque es que no quería terminarla, no quería despedirme de estos personajes, al menos por el momento. Y nada, nos veremos en próximas series por el canal y en el segundo juego de The Wolf Among Us, que lo subiré cuando salga. Que ahora mismo creo que no hay fecha confirmada. Está como para 2023 y tal, pero creo que no hay una fecha concreta. Pero muy bien, me ha encantado la experiencia, lo disfruto un montón y voy a echar de menos a Big Big Wolf y a compañía. Así que nada, me despido por aquí. Y lamento decir que no nos veremos en el próximo capítulo porque aquí ha terminado la serie, pero nos veremos pronto por el canal. Así que nada, nos vemos.